Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Car Extra Racing 2 with BrogAutohaus. Today's episode is all about the Apollo. This is the E36, the BMW E36 in real life, and a fantastic Tier 4 car in Car Extra Racing 2. So we're going to start out with some clips that I put together. I'm loving these aerial shots lately, kind of letting you see the lines and smoothness and everything that's going on. Appreciate all the support with everybody that has joined, my Discord channel, submitting top 5 drift submissions. In the description below, there's an email for that, and just all the participation we've had. You guys on the Discord channel have been just blowing me away with how well you're bringing the community together here on CarX. So if you guys haven't been over to the Discord, go check it out. BrogAutohaus, the link will be in the description as well. Just really cool to see. I love a good community, and I'm all about getting you guys on to chat and do more live lobbies. I've announced one time, I think it was a couple days ago, I did do a open lobby where I didn't really post it on YouTube. I had posted on the Discord with those guys that were chatting with me. And, the reason I didn't post on YouTube is because you can really only get 5 people to join at any given time. So that's just been, a bit of a struggle. I wish they'd up that to like 10, 15 people. We get a lot of people in the lobbies, have a lot more fun. The mobile just isn't there to support it yet. So if you're here for the tuning, it's going to be the last 6 minutes of the video today. We're almost there already, but I'm really excited for you guys to try out this tune, see what you think. The tune will be in the tuning workshop, as I'll show you when we get into the tuning details here in just a minute. But I just wanted to come out and say, how much I appreciate you guys. So as always, if you like the video, it's much appreciated, but not necessary. If you don't actually like the video, then don't like it. So enough of my rant. So anyways, this car is awesome, you guys. Super nimble. I think it could do better with some more power and some other things, but overall, it's a very stable chassis. It's got kind of the right setup for what drifting is made of, hence why we see however many E36s in Formula Drift or drift events or clutch kickers or you name it, the drifting event, and it's probably there. So on that term as well, I did want to say that if you guys are submitting drift clip submissions for top 5 drifts, those videos go live every Friday, by the way. So every submission submitted comes into my email Saturday through the next Friday will be the videos that I'll take for that video of the week. So if you happen to email me on like a Friday afternoon, it'll probably get pushed to the next Friday's video if you make it in. I do a lot of honorable mentions and stuff like that, so check it out. Alrighty guys, so we're going to jump into the tuning and body kit details on the Apollo here. We'll start with the body kits. So for me, I'm running the CBW body kit. It's a fairly factory looking kit with just some lower lips and extensions on, I think, the bumpers and stuff. If you look at the stock one here, the front bumper, the side skirts, and the rear bumper are quite a bit higher than when you had the CBW. The missile kit is also, in my opinion, a pretty good looking kit. I like the rear fenders here. Not crazy about the cheese grater trunk, but really cool kit overall. The R&T is kind of like another wide body kit that looks really nice in my opinion. I don't know exactly which one it is in real life. And then the D-Master, which I can't say I'm a huge fan of. I hate that the back window is covered like that. I know it's like air ducting and venting, but that, and I just feel like the fender arches look like they're ordered on eBay or something. I don't know. So anyways, I used to actually have the D-Master kit, and I hated the windows so much that I ended up going back to the CBW. So that's it for the body kit stuff here. We'll jump into tuning. Now this car could definitely benefit from having an engine swap. I do have the V8 engine swap unlocked for mine, but that's not what the tune is about today. I have a hard time making videos about the engine swapped vehicles because it's so hard to get engine swaps for a certain vehicle. I wish we could dedicate boxes to it or something like that, but I just don't see that happening anytime in the near future. So I have the 7.0 V8 swap, but I'm not running in that right now. I just have ProDrift 3. It's going to be named BrogAutohaus. You can find that in the tuning workshop today or over the next couple days. I believe they take them down after like 48 hours or something really short. So we'll jump into the settings here. For the heck of it, we're going to go ahead and jump over to West Coast Arena. It's nice that you can pick the track now which you're tuning at in order to kind of set up tunes specifically for certain tracks. You can see the spring size in the front here is at 12.7 at 68 Newton meters of spring stiffness with 50 on the sway bar. I usually run my front sway bar a little stiffer, but on this car it really works the way it's set up right now, and I just didn't want to change too much compared to what I've used here on this car in the past. Negative 4.3 degrees of front camber, 11 degrees of caster with 65% Ackerman angle. Like I've said before, the Ackerman angle I usually run between 60 and 80%, give or take, depending on the caster. They kind of go hand in hand a little bit. 60 degrees of wheel divergence angle. The bumps and rebounds you can see here. Now we're on to the rear suspension, bumps and rebounds as we work our way up. Negative 2 degrees of camber in the rear, 0.10 wheel toe, or 0.10. 70 sway bar in the rear, 72 stiffness, and 13 centimeters of height. Now, on the wheels, running 19 275 35s in the front and 19 285 35s in the rear, so just a 10 millimeter width difference between the front and rear, with the rear being a little bit wider. You can see here I have everything pretty well maxed out. I brought the rev limiter down to 7,800 because, as you see, if I increase it, it actually just goes downhill more, and I didn't want it to fall off so much, so I kind of put it in that 7,800-ish range, and it feels pretty good. The transmission, I have at a 0.42 differential locking coefficient with a 3.72 overall gear ratio. And the gears I really started messing with 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I have those at 142, 119, and 110. Typically I would try to have 5th gear at more of like a 1.0, but the gearing in this one is just a little different, and it doesn't have enough power to swap, to get that 1.0 gear ratio to really do what it should be doing. And that's one of the reasons why I said an engine swap might be, a better option for this car. If you have one, throw it in there. I'm sure this car will be amazing with an engine swap. Not much braking momentum on this car for me, and 75% share to the front axis. And then you can see in the front I have it poked out 3.8 centimeters, and that is basically just for fitment. It's right out on the fender arch there. And then in the rear I have it at a negative 4.2, which I'm actually going to move out a little bit right now. I didn't notice that I had it so far in. We're going to go with actually a positive 1. That should help just stability wise and everything, but no mass, or sorry, not no mass, mass all the way down and center of mass height all the way down. So we're going to hop out on the track, test this thing out, and see what you guys think. I do love the sound of this motor. It really performs well. I like it. It's not a huge high horsepower type of deal, not a high horsepower build, but nonetheless a really well-rounded vehicle for what it is. Similar to what it is in real life, they're great cars for drifting, but most people aren't real successful with them drifting unless they throw a different engine in there as a power plant. A lot of people put 2Js in them, or RBs or whatever. LSs is really common in Formula Drift. So anyways, let me know what you guys think of the video, and as always, don't forget to hit the like button for me. I appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content in the future, and that's going to do it. Put your life in drive. We will see you next time.